I set out to explore the island's little village by bike. Rörö is a settlement and an island in Rörö municipality nearby Gothenburg in Sweden with about 250 inhabitants. Rörö is the municipality's northernmost inhabited island. In the south and in the southeast lie other islands nearby. In the west, the northernmost part of the Kattegat Sea spreads out. The residents' main occupation is fishing. Rörö has an impressive fleet of large fishing boats. In addition, there are smaller fishing boats used for coastal fishing owned by pensioners and hobby fishermen. Rörö has a school for first and up to 6th class. 2/3 of Rörö, the island's southern, western and northern parts, are nature reserves. The island has nice bathing coves, sandy beaches and a network of hiking trails. The island has also a national park with sheep and horses. In the evening, the wind increased to 24 knots, gusting to 30. Last night we had strong winds pushing us on the pier, and we had low water, the tide went down, so I was going under the pier. I put the fenders as high as possible, but still. So I attached extra mooring lines, and that did the trick. Today I had to readjust the lines. I put a couple of extra lines, so now I have 8 lines, I think. So the wind is coming straight ahead, straight in front of us, and today it's gonna shift a little, come a little from the port side, so that's why I'll readjust. And I have 2 lines on the front. I have a spring line here and a spring line here and another spring line here, and another line aft. But those are the 2 lines that they really do the job. Very, very long lines, and I'm just happy I have those long lines on board, so it keeps the boat away from the pier. Another thing I found out this morning, that we are pushed more back, and there's low water there, like here on the very corner it's less than 1 meter, and it goes 1.5 meter there maybe. I was worrying about my wind vane, the rudder. I didn't it's gonna touch the bottom and break or something, so I had to pull the boat more out and more forward, which I did by adjusting the spring line and putting an extra line on the front. So now we are laying a little away from the pier, but as the wind is going to shift and come more from the port side, I'm going to be pushed a little more near the pier, so it's not a problem to go on board and off board. So all is good. I look forward to explore the island by foot. First, I climbed up the rugged hill that provides a very nice view over the harbor and the little town.
After a brief stop by the island's beach, I proceeded entering the national park/animal park. As I was walking through the beautiful landscape here by this lake, I was greeted by those wonderful horses. There was even a little forest I could make my way through. Before I reached the beach on the west side of the island, I stood and turned back for a second to gaze at the amazing landscape. I met the sheep on my way, and then I set my eyes on a structure that I've heard about when I was making my plans to come to the island. This is the so-called Kelly's Bar, built with driftwood, and it can actually be seen on Google Maps.
Can I have a pint of beer, please? Thank you.
I carried on following the orange trail until I reached a crossroad splitting up between the blue and the orange trails. I decided to follow the blue trail now that will take me up to the north end of the island. This trail takes you parallel with the island's west coast and crosses over some rugged landscapes.
The rain is here. So I'm just a little protected behind this cliff wall here.
I found a bit of a shelter behind the vertical cliff, and as I sat there admiring the wild nature around me, a beautiful rainbow appeared right in front of me. What a profound moment with nature. Probably a sign of a new beginning and to keep moving forward. And it was about time to move forward. The sun began to come out from the clouds once again. And suddenly I came across an ancient labyrinth. The sea was raging out there. I turned around and began making my way south towards the little town. The blue marks were easy to follow.
I really have a great view from up here. I can see the whole archipelago that I have been sailing. I can even see all the way to Marstrand. I can see the castles fort all the way up there. Be walking over the rocks for quite a while, heading back to the little village, and it seems like now we're getting there. We have to walk through the woods now. But now let's go in the little forest in the woods here.
Arriving at another crossroad.
So here is the crossroad. We have the blue and the orange stones. So that's the trail with the orange, and this trails with the blue. So now we're gonna carry on with the orange.
And just like that, I arrived at the end of the trail and entered the little town again.
That was the end of the trail, and now I'm back in the little village, and I'm heading down to the harbor, to the boats, relax, and have a nice dinner for this evening.
Rörö Island is wonderful, and I will definitely be coming back here again. Thank you so much for watching, and an extra thanks to my subscribers. If you enjoyed this video, I will appreciate if you subscribe, like, and also leave a comment. See you in the next episode, where I explore other islands in the Swedish archipelago. Bye for now.